Oh, welcome to Y360 Houston. My name is Deborah, and this is mat Pilates. So what you'll need for your workout today is a mat, or you can use a beach towel. We'll be taking it down to the floor after we do a light little standing warm-up. So have your mat or your beach towel, a bottle of water, and get ready for an awesome workout. Hello, welcome back to Mat Pilates. We're getting ready to start with a great workout today. We're going to start a standing workout today, a standing warm-up before we get it going. So I want you to just place your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. You can be standing on your mat or you can be standing on the floor. And you're just going to bring the shoulders down away from the ears. I'm going to start with a nice deep breath. Inhale, reach up. Stretch through those muscles, decompress the spine, reach the ceiling, toward the ceiling with your head. And then you're going to bring those arms back down. Soften your knees. Let's go again. Breathe. Inhale, reaching up. Stretch, decompress the spine. Breathe out. Bring the arms back down. Knees are soft. Let's go again. Our standing mat warm up. Stretch all the way up through the fingertips and blow out like you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. Let's try one more time. Nice deep inhale, up, up, up. Reach through the crown of the head, reach up through the fingertips. Bring those arms right back down beside you, nice and easy. From here, you're going to step your feet out a little wider, and we're going to go into what's like a standing saw. Arms come out to the side. So I'm going to start turning. Right hand toward my left leg, reach my fingertips down toward my ankle, come back up to center. Let's work with breath. Inhale, grow tall. Breathe out, rotate, and reach down. Hands toward the ankle, let the opposite arm go behind you, stretch, come back up. So imagine it's the saw like you're seated, but we're standing. Give me the rotation through the core. Breathe out, leading with the chest. Look under your armpit at the hand behind you. Come back up to center. Inhale. Really big. Shoulders down away from the ears. Rotate through the torso. Breathe out. Stretch through the lower back. Look under your armpit at the hand behind you. Come back up again. Start with breath. Inhale. Shoulders down. Away from the ears. Add the rotation through the trunk. Breathe out. Reach towards your ankle. Look under your armpit at the hand behind you. And then slowly come right back up. Bring your feet in. Hands on the legs. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And as you're breathing out, leading with the chest, push the hips back, slide the hands down the legs toward the ankles. Hold it here. Push the hips up toward the ceiling. All the weight is right in your feet. Right through the heels. Inhale, and as you exhale, tuck your chin round your back. Come back up and restack your spine. Let's go again. Inhale. Breathing out. Push the hips back. Slide the hands down. Stop at the knees if you need to. If you can, you're a little bit more flexible. Take the hands, slide them down toward the ankles and hold. Push your hips back. Look out ahead of you on the floor. Feel your stretch. Your knees are softly bent. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, restack your spine to come back up. We're going to go one more time. Take your breath. Inhale. Blowing out like you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. Leading with the chest. Sliding the hands down the leg. Push the hips up toward the ceiling. Feel the stretch through the lower back and hamstrings. Now hold it. Look out ahead of you on the floor. Inhale, and as you breathe out, tuck your chin round your back and come on back up, lifting the chest and pulling the shoulders down. Nice job. Now let's take it down to the floor. We're going to be lying down on our back, so take it down onto your back. And you have your arms down beside you. We're going to start right into our hundreds. So your feet a little wider than hip width apart. Bend your knees. Lift the shoulders. So we're going to start. Keep a nice neutral spine right here. There's a little space between the lower back and the mat. Start pumping the arms up and down. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Your next level, feet at tabletop. Unload the feet. Shoulders up higher. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about you take those legs to the intermediate to advanced position. Heels together, toes turn out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Brace through the core, abs pushing out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tuck your chin. You're looking right toward the knee. Stretch the hamstrings. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the advanced, take those legs down 45 degrees. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feet on the floor, head and shoulders down to recovery position, and let the knees sway side to side. Feel the stretch from the lower back all the way up to the upper back. Bring both feet back flat on the floor. Go ahead, hold on to your shins. Right hand is on the ankle. Your left hand is right below your knee. Tuck your knee into your chest and then switch right into your knee tucks. Head and shoulders down and relaxed. Outside hand is on the ankle. Inside hand is right below the knee. Tuck the knee down toward the chest, giving your glute a nice little stretch. Inhale, feel the stretch. Exhale, release. Other side, squeeze it down. Inhale and exhale, release. From here, extend both legs straight out. Let's get ready for the roll up. Flex your feet, tighten your glute. We're going to work our abs and stretch through the hamstrings and lower back. Take a nice deep breath, breathe in and sit up. Breathe out, tuck your chin, round your back. Look toward your belly button, stretch through your hamstrings. If you're feeling a little tightness in here, bend your knees. So from here, you're looking toward your belly button. Inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to take it back down very slowly, one vertebra at a time. Brace the core. Your goal is to keep your heels down. If you need to modify, bring your hands right across your shoulders. Go a little slower. Upper back, lower back, upper back, shoulders, head, arms, and hands. Well, let's go again. Flex your feet, tighten your glute. Breathe in and sit up. Breathe out, fold over the top of the legs. Stretch through the lower back. Reach toward the feet with the crown of the head. Nice inhale. And as you exhale, let's take it back down slowly. Feet flexed. Remember, if you need help, because you're pretty new to mat, hold on to the back of the legs. Sink down a little slower. Lower back, middle back, shoulders, head, arms, and hands. Intermediate to advanced, arms overhead. Flex your feet. Breathe in, sit up. Breathe out and stretch through the lower back and hamstrings. Tuck your chin around your back. Reach toward the feet with the crown of the head. From here, breathe in, and as you breathe out, let's uncurl the spine. You're going down as slowly as you can. Tighten your glute. Keep your arms extended, palms toward the floor. The slower you go, the more abdominal muscles you recruit, the stronger you get. A little slower. All the way down. One more time. Arms down beside you or intermediate to advanced. Arms overhead, palms up. Flex your feet, tighten your glute. Breathe in, sit up. Breathe out. Blow all the oxygen out of the lungs. Tuck your chin round your back. Look toward your belly button and get your stretch. From here, inhale. And as you're breathing out, we're rolling back down. A little slower. Recruit every muscle in your abs. Tighten your glutes. Keep going. Abs are braced and pushing out. Lower back, middle back, shoulders, head, arms, and hands. Great job. So from here, bend your knees, hold on to your shins, rock yourself up. Let's take it down into a side lying position. Let's get ready for bicycle. So I want you to line yourself up with the back edge of your mat. bend your elbow and get your elbow under your shoulders. Make a fist, or your hand can be palms down. But I want you to stack your hips, so don't tip back, don't tip forward. Make sure your hips are nice and stacked. Bring your hand to the hip, unload the top leg. Ankle in line with the hip. You're going to breathe in and start to bicycle the leg forward. Hold it here for your stretch. Bend your knee, flex your foot, and push back. And bring it forward. Inhale. Bend, push back, exhale. Keep your upper body still and quiet. Great way to stretch the hamstrings and work the glute. So lift up really tall here. Keep your upper body still. And go for one more. You decide how far forward you can bring the leg. Depends on your flexibility. Then bend and push back and down. Great job. Let's switch to the other side. So we're working on our hamstring flexibility. We're also working on core strength and upper body shoulder stability. Let's see how the left side of the body is. Line yourself up with the mat, right on the back end. Stack your hips. Make sure elbow is under your shoulder, wrist in line with elbow. Hand is right here on the obliques or hips. Now lift the leg. Don't flex your foot. Point it. Let's prepare for the stretch. Breathe in and start to stretch the hamstrings. How does it feel? Bend your knee. Push back. Bring it around again. Keep your upper body as still as possible. Flex. Push back. So you're stretching through the muscles in the back of the leg. You're working on upper body strength. Stay tall. Nice and tall, reaching through the crown of the head. Bend your knee, push back, and bring it down. Great job. So from here, we're going to take it down onto our belly. We've been working on our swimming series. So swimming is going to strengthen the muscles in your back, all the way to your lower back, your glute, and hamstrings. Take it down onto your belly. Extend both arms straight out. Now drop your forehead and look out ahead of you on the mat. What you're going to start to do is lift your right leg straight up, moving from the hip, left arm, and then place them both down. Then opposite, right arm, left leg. And you're going to start to go a little faster. It's like you're an advanced extreme Superman. Breathing is whatever's going to work best for you. You will feel your belly pushing into the mat. Keep going. Lift up through your thighs. As you start to get tired, you can put your hands down, but keep the legs going. Make sure your legs are side by side. Breathe it out. Nice inhale. Exhale. Kick, kick, kick. Swim, swim, swim. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands under the shoulders, press back into your modified child's pose to stretch. Drop the hips back, open the chest. From there, bring your hands right under your hips. Under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You're going to round your back like a cat, round, round, round. Then reset to a neutral spine, whatever feels good to your lower back. Let's try again. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, release all of the oxygen in the lungs. Push your hands into the floor, round like a cat, and then release back into your cow. All right, we're in perfect position to stretch, to work on balance and strength. Let's start with your knees in line with your hips, and behind you, your ankles are in line with your knees. Now your lower back isn't arched, and it isn't pronounced and really round, just a nice neutral spine. Slide your right leg straight back. Keep the foot on the floor. Don't lean to the left. Keep your hips square to the floor. So I want you to still feel load in your right hand and your left. Spread your fingers out. So from here, breathe in, and as you breathe out, lift the back leg to squeezing through the glute, and then tap the floor. Let's add the next level. Opposite arm goes out, palms toward the floor. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, tap and lift. Intermediate to advanced, you're going to be in your full plank. Still have that leg and left unloaded. Tap and lift. Keep your body still and quiet. Build upper body strength. One more. Don't hold your breath. Bring it down. Take it back into a modified child's pose. Quick stretch back. before we go to the other side. You're doing great. Take breaks when you need, okay? Let's give a nice little round back into your cat and then release into your neutral spine. One more time around like a cat just to reset. Take a posture break. All right, let's prepare to go to the other side. Set it up. Knees in line with ankles, ankles in line with knees behind you. Remember your first option. Just slide the leg back. Nice neutral spine. Look out ahead of you on the floor. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift, squeeze your glute, tap the floor. Your next option, right arm extended, hand in line with shoulder, palms down. 2-point stance. Let's get stronger. Work on balance. Also, into your plank. Pushing through the ball of the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Work on upper body strength. One more. Bring it down. And shift back. Great job. We just don't want to have strong core. We want to have strong upper body muscles and lower body muscles as well. Balance it out. Bring it down. All right, let's get right into some rolling exercises. Time to rock and roll a little bit. Find your sitting bones underneath you. I like to turn sides so you can actually see the position of the body. Bring your feet in close to your body. Find your sitting bones underneath you. So let's find balance. Feet off the floor, knees together, shoulders down away from the ears. So this is definitely a posture check. From here, I want you to extend your right leg away from your body. Hold on to the calf, then left. To modify, bring your knees together. Intermediate, take your legs apart. Now find balance. Stay here. Look out ahead of you on the floor. Shoulders down away from the ears. Breathe. Stay on your sitting bones. If you need, you can put one foot down. Let's build core strength. Hold it here. Ankles in line with the knees. Knees right outside of the hips. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Great job. Bring those legs down and shake them out. So that is your prep work to get those muscles ready for the rolling and for the exercises to come. Let's bring the feet in a little closer to the body. Go ahead, find balance again on your sitting bones. Slide your shoulders down away from your ears. Let's get ready for our first rolling sequence. Remember, rolling is important to keep your spine nice and flexible and send a lot of blood flow to those muscles and also work on core strength. So we're stretching our hamstrings right here. Tuck your chin, round your back. Breathe in, rock to your shoulders. Breathe out, rock up, pause. Breathe in, rock to your shoulders. Breathe out, rock up, pause. Try not let your head hit the floor, super important. Breathe in, rock to your shoulders. Breathe out, rock up, and pause. 2 more. Breathe in, rock to your shoulders. Rock up and pause. Last one, breathe in, rock back. Breathe out. Hold it. Give the legs a little shake. All right, you're doing great. 2 more exercises in this series. Let's bring the feet together. How about we prepare for the seal? Bend your knees. This position is to give your inner thigh adductor muscles a little stretch. Take your feet off the floor and hold on to your ankles. Shoulders down away from your ears. Tuck your chin toward your chest. Breathe in, rock back to your shoulders. Clap twice with your feet. Come up and clap twice. Breathe in, rock back. Clap, clap. Up, pause. Clap, clap. 3 more. Take breaks when you need. If you need to go back to the first rolling, you can do that. 1 more on the seal. Breathe in, rock back to the shoulders. Breathe out, up, clap, clap, feet down. Fabulous. 1 more exercise in our rolling series. So as we progress through these exercises, the most The least challenging one will be going back to this one, okay? For those who are a little bit more intermediate to advanced, let's get ready for open leg rocker. Here's your modified. Remember we did our posture check exercise here? So now we're ready. The muscles kind of know what's coming. We prepped them. Relax your feet. Hold onto your calves. Tuck your chin around your back. Breathe in and rock to your shoulders. Breathe out. Rock up. Intermediate to advanced, the farther those legs are away from your body, a little bit more work. Let's see what we can do in our full open leg rocker. Stretch your hamstrings. Tuck your chin around your back. Breathe in, rock back. Rock up. Pause. Breathe in, rock back. Rock up. Pause. You can do it. Modify if you need to. Got 3 more. Rock back. Rock up. Pause. Very crucial. Do not let your head hit the floor. Rock back. Rock up. 1 more. Nice strong core. Inhale, rock back. Rock up and hold. Beautiful job. Take those legs and give them a shake out. Y'all doing amazing today. That was your rolling series. So we're going to go right into the series that's going to stretch hamstrings, lower back, and also work on more core. So let's take those legs and straddle them apart. Find your sitting bones underneath you. Bring your hands right to the middle of the mat. So super important is your position of your feet. Try not to let your toes roll in. Bend your knees if your hamstrings are tight, but sit up really tall on your sitting bones. Just imagine there's a string attached to your head. At all times, it's pulling your head up toward the ceiling, so you're thinking about amazing posture. Let's take a breath. Inhale, grow super tall. And as you breathe out, like you're blowing out through a straw, bring your chest down toward the floor as you walk your hands out ahead of you. I want you to go as far as you can, working in the pain-free zone. Then hold it here. Give the muscles a chance to release and relax into the stretch. Now from here, take a breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, walk those hands back into the midline of your body to re-stack your spine. Sit up, start again. Breathe in. Grow super duper tall. Reach for the ceiling with your head. Breathe out. Keep breathing out as you walk your hands down toward the mat, pulling your chest down. Keep the toes straight up. Keep both hips flat on the floor. Go out into your stretch and hold it here. Take a breath. Inhale. And as you're breathing out, push your toes away from you. Try to keep your knees straight, lifting your chest, restacking the spine. Bringing the shoulders back over the hips and sitting tall. How about once more? Sit tall on your sitting bones. Breathe in really deeply. Sit tall. Breathe out. Walk the hands out. Listen to the body. Always working in the pain-free zone. Feel the stretch. Walk out a little farther if you can. Now hold it. Stay in your stretch wherever you are. Feel the stretch happening through your lower back and hamstrings. Take a breath. Inhale. As you're breathing out, walk your hands back into the midline of your body. Push your feet away from you and sit back up nice and tall on your sitting bones. Fabulous. Bring the legs in and give them a stretch. A little shake out. 2 more exercises and you'll be right into your cool down. From here, it's time to work on obliques, love handles, posture, and stretching through your hamstrings. So let's extend those arms out to the sides. We kind of did a little bit of soft warm-up standing in the beginning of the workout. My shoulders are down away from my ears when I'm lifting my chest. Arms extended out to the side in a straight line. You're sitting up tall on your sitting bones. If your hamstrings are a little tight, bend your knees. Otherwise, let's start with breath. Breathe in, sit tall, decompress your spine, lift your chest. Start turning your left hand toward your right leg. Go as far as you can, then twist twice, breathe out twice. That is your exercise. Let's try again. Breathe in, grow tall. Breathe out, twist and rotate twice the other way. Back to center. Inhale. Breathe out, twist. Breathe in, stretch your spine, decompress. Turn, breathe out. You're doing great. Back to center. You're going to start to feel that work right through your shoulders and upper body. Let's continue to do the exercise as you work on amazing posture. You're going to start feeling that fatigue kicking in. Keep the arms straight. And as you're twisting, you're going to feel those oblique love handles getting work. Do it again. Inhale, sit tall, breathe out. One more the other way. Chest lifted up. Breathe it out and twist. Back to center. Good job. You should have really felt those muscles getting some load, and that is exactly how you're going to work on having amazing posture. Let's go right into our last exercise, and then we'll be ready for our cooldown stretches. This is the saw. Sit up nice and tall on your sitting bones. Pull the shoulders over the hips. Flex your feet, which means don't let them roll inside. Toes toward the ceiling. Soft knees if your hamstrings are tight. So arms go out to the side, shoulders down. Lift your chest. Sit tall on your sitting bones, and let's take a breath. Inhale, sit really tall. Start rotating. Left arm toward the right leg. Hold it. Drop the chest. Bring your pinky finger toward your pinky toe. Stay here. Now drop your head and look under your armpit at the hand behind you. Where is your left hip? It should be down on the mat. Come back up. Start again. Breathe in. Rotate. Breathe out and saw. Stretch. Where is your right hip? It should be down on the mat as you're stretching left. Come back up. Breathe in. Straight arms. Rotate. Reach and look. Come back up. You're doing amazing things to keep your posture nice and awesome. Stretching through those hamstrings, and you're working the obliques. Let's go again. 2 more. Rotate. Reach and look. Stretch. Work in the pain-free zone. Listen to the body. 1 more. Inhale, sit tall. Rotate, reach, look, and stretch. Nice job. Bring the legs in. Awesome series today. We switched it up a little bit. We're going to start doing that a little bit more. I think that you're finally getting stronger. You've been really consistent with your workouts. It's time for us to kind of take it to a new level so that we can continue to challenge those muscles a little bit. So we're going to start working with a tool that only costs a couple of bucks. This is just a little small ball. You can find that at your local Walmart or Target. And once you get this ball, I want you to have it for your next workout. So I'm giving you like an advance notice that we will start to add equipment in to our mat Pilates workout. We're going to work on more core stability using the ball. So be ready for that for our next workout, okay? I'm going to put it right here. Actually, I'm going to roll it back out. Thank you so much. Let's take those shoulders, roll them back, and then roll them forward. So I want you to go ahead and bend your right elbow, bring it down to the floor, and just lean over toward the right, reaching out of the left, palms toward the ceiling, and big stretch. Keep the left hip down. Feel the stretch right through the fingertips or your lat muscles, back muscles. You're going to come back up. Do the same thing on the other side. Bend your elbow, put that arm down, extend the other arm up, and reach for the sky with the palms. Stretch and lengthen through the fingertips. Feel that nice stretch. Bring it back to center. I think we're a lot more flexible than when we first started the workout, right? So let's work on our forward flexion to finish our stretches. Find your sitting bone underneath you. Take a deep breath as you inhale. Reach for the sky. Decompress your spine. Breathe out. Palms facing the floor. Fold over the top of the legs. Tuck your chin around your back. Now stay in your stretch. Just do me a favor. Bend your knees if your hamstrings are feeling a little tight. Otherwise, straight legs. Walk your hands down toward your ankles. If you can grab your feet, grab onto them and drop the chest down. Wherever you are, stay in your stretch. You might be right here with your hands on your thighs. Stay in your stretch. Breathe through it. Nice inhale. And as you're blowing out, we're going to slowly start to sit back up to restack your spine. I'm going to do that forward flexion stretch one more time. Take a breath. Inhale. Grow really tall. Reach for the ceiling. Decompress your spine. Stretch up. Now blow out all of the oxygen in the lungs. Tuck your chin around your back. Keep blowing out. Reach for your shins, your ankles, or grab the feet. Feel the stretch through the lower back and your hamstrings. You're looking toward your belly button. Your back is rounded. Take your breath. Inhale really deeply. And as you're blowing out, let's start to sit back up, lifting your chest slowly, restacking your spine, one vertebra at a time. So you're back up. Great job. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. I will look forward to seeing you next time, and be prepared for an awesome workout in our small ball series that we're going to start. Look forward to seeing you next time on Y360 Houston. Have an amazing day.